Hasib Khan, and my question is basically to the panel. We have touched a lot of issues, but seeing that Australian population is around 25 million with such a big country. If we go for marriage equality, the population is likely to decrease. And will the immigration be increased or not to compensate that? I don't know, because these days there are a lot of restrictions on the numbers of people migrating to Australia. So that will be a real concern, and this country after some time will come to, it will be difficult to run the country. So the thing is, with marriage equality, the population is likely to decrease, and just to compensate, will the migration be increased or not? This is my question to the panel, and thank you.
Brother Hasib, even though the presumption today was that the law was passed, in fact the law is still in its draft stage. So if we look at the population growth now, which is a very heteronormative society at the moment, the population is in fact actually decreasing, and without immigration the net population growth rate would decrease. So we are, Australia is in that position already, and I don't know whether this will make any difference. All it does is it would make people who are living together in a particular way regularize their relationship at law. But I think in terms of the population numbers, it shouldn't make any difference, because at the moment the population is the birth. If you only look at if you remove net migration from the population statistics, the population is decreasing now.
Yeah, I'm not sure that there'd be much of an effect at all as a result of marriage equality on the population. We were just actually having a discussion over dinner. I was noting that over the past year there's actually been quite a significant increase in the birth rate here in the ACT, which is going to be a point of discussion in this week's annual report hearings of the Assembly. And so that I don't think the two are related. In fact, we know from the last census across the whole of Australia back in 2011 that there were only 6,300 families with same-sex parents and children. So it's actually not a very significant number of families that we're talking about here, and I don't think that's in any way related to the population growth. The only thing I can think of is that it might in some way provide more of a stable relationship in which to have children. That might result in potentially an improvement, but that's yet to be seen, and something that would be the subject of future research, I'm sure.
I'm not sure what more I can add other than to make the observation that marriage equality opens an opportunity for people in relationships to celebrate their relationship. It doesn't mean that other people who are cisgendered or straight are going to become gay. And it's not going to shift their birth rate. I would think the issue with the birth rate in Australia has probably has perhaps more to do with issues around housing, family life, those other issues, rather than around matters of gender equality.
Okay, no, wait,